Thevenin theorem. Now, the statement of Thevenin theorem is like this. The current flowing through a load resistance RL connected across any two terminals A and B of a linear active bilateral network is given by VOC or VThevenin and Ri plus RL relation, where VOC is the open circuit voltage, that is voltage across A and B when RL is removed, and Ri or R Thevenin is the internal resistance of the network as viewed back into the open circuited network from terminals A and B, with all voltage sources replaced by their internal resistance, if any, and current sources by infinite resistance, that is open circuit. This is Thevenin's theorem. Let us look into the example now. Before looking at the Thevenin's theorem example, let us see the steps to Thevenize a circuit. Step 1. Temporarily remove the load resistance whose current is required. That is, the resistance between terminal A and B need to be removed. Step 2. Find the open circuit voltage VOC which appears across terminals A and B. VOC is nothing but VThevenin. Step 3. Replace voltage or current sources with their internal resistances. Ideal voltage source, as we know, need to be short circuited, and ideal current source need to be open circuited. And calculate the resistance of the whole network. This resistance will be the R Thevenin. The resistance we need to look back from the terminals A and B. Step 4. Replace whole network with VThevenin or VOC and R Thevenin or Ri. Step 5. Connect back RL to terminals A and B and calculate load current I. I equal to VThevenin by R Thevenin plus RL, or I equal to VOC by Ri plus RL. These are the steps to Thevenize a circuit. Now let us dive into the example. Here in this example network, two voltage sources are shown. One is 15 volt source and other 10 volt source is acting on this network, and the terminals A and B are connected with 1 ohm resistance. Now here in this example, we need to find the current which is flowing through this 1 ohm resistance. The resistance between terminal A and B is called as load resistance RL. The equivalent Thevenin circuit would be a VThevenin voltage source in series with the R Thevenin resistance connected to the terminals A and B. The load resistance 1 ohm is now connected to terminals A and B. This is the equivalent Thevenin's circuit of this network. Now, the first step in Thevenin's theorem, we need to remove the load resistance between the terminals A and B, and here the load resistance is removed as shown in this network diagram. Now we need to find the VOC or open circuit voltage across the terminals A and B as in step number 2. Here in this network, the two sources are acting, and 15 volt source, the current flows in this way, and the 10 volt source causes the current through resistance 3 ohm and 2 ohms. Thereby, the voltage across terminal A is VA equals to 15 volt source divided by the series resistances 2 plus 3. This gives us the current multiplied by the 3 ohm resistance will give the voltage at terminal A. So VA equals to 9 volts in this case. Similarly, for VB, there are two resistances shown in series. The 10 volt source divided by 3 plus 2 ohm resistances will give the current which flows through 2 ohm resistance. The current multiplied by 2 ohm resistance will give the voltage drop across these 2 ohm resistances. That gives 4 volts at point B. Hence VB equal to 4 volts. Now VThevenin is VOC, that is VAB, voltage across terminal AB. We have now found VA as 9 volts and VB as 4 volt. The difference of the voltage is nothing but the Thevenin's voltage. So VA minus VB, that is 9 minus 4, 5 volt is the VOC, open circuit voltage or Thevenin's voltage across the terminals A and B. Now the other step would be to find out the R Thevenin. So here V Thevenin is 5 volts. Now we will be finding R Thevenin. Now to find out R Thevenin, the voltage sources which are ideally shown in this network are replaced with the short circuits. And looking into this circuit, 2 and 3 ohms are in parallel to each other, and these 2 and 3 ohms are parallel to each other. So this network is pre-represented in this fashion. Now R Thevenin at terminal A and B would be 2 into 3 by 2 plus 3, the parallel resistance, in series with this parallel combination 3 into 2 by 3 plus 2, which gives us 1.2 ohms for parallel resistance. 1.2 plus 1.2 is 2.4 ohms. This 2.4 ohm is the R Thevenin resistance. So we will mark as 2.4 ohms. Now since we got V Thevenin and R Thevenin, now the other step would be to connect the load resistance back to terminal A and B. Assuming that we have connected this 1 ohm resistance back to terminal A and B, now let us calculate the current flowing through the load resistance, which is I or IL. This is nothing but I Thevenin. I Thevenin equal to V Thevenin by R Thevenin plus RL, as these two resistances are now in series. That is V Thevenin 5 volts divided by R Thevenin 2.4 ohms plus the load resistance 1 ohm, which gives 5 by 3.4, that is 1.47 amperes. So IL is nothing but 1.47 amperes. This current will be flowing through the load resistance of this network. So the current here would be 1.47 amperes. This is how Thevenin's network is used to find the current in any given resistance. Not only here, any part of the network, if you want to know the current flowing or the voltage across that terminal or that resistance, need to be taken as the load resistance and apply the Thevenin's concept to find out current and voltage across it.